Yeah, so you got it absolutely correct. So this is not something that you have to do to get started. This is something that you'll probably be able to develop as you start noticing patterns when you start your business or you just start as a side hustle. You'll figure out that people are either coming to you over and over again because it's a service that they need over and over again, or they're just coming to you one time. And like I said before, yes, I was good at doing resumes, but I was kind of shooting myself in the foot because I was having to spend so much time constantly finding customers over and over and over again. And when you're a one person show just starting out, it takes a lot of time for you to go out here and find customers. Plus, you're also doing the work. Plus, you're also, posting the ads and doing all the other stuff. So it takes a lot of time. But don't let this stop you from starting the business, because if you notice in part 3 when I talked about it, I started off this way. It took me a little time to kind of get a better strategy to move forward, but I was still making a good $500 a week with the business that I started. Now, as far as how did I find the time, one of the things that really created the time and space for me to be able to do this stuff is I literally cut everything else out. I took almost like a sabbatical, if you will, where I really didn't go out with friends. I didn't, do things like go get my nails done or go, get my hair done or travel or, any of that type of stuff. Y'all got to remember that when I first started my business, like I mentioned in part 1, I was raising twin daughters and I was going to pharmacy school. And I'm not talking about pharmacy tech school. I'm talking about full-time medical school. So I had to learn how to do things in between doing other things. Like I had to learn how to, have great time management skills. The thing that worked for me in my favor is that I started this business over the summer. So I was not in school or going to classes at that time. I had a little summer break. So the extra time that I had, I was also working on my business. That's one of the reasons why I took it as like a personal threat that my ex at the time was talking about pulling the kids out of daycare and then having me as a full-time stay-at-home mom with the break that I had, because I knew I had to find some type of way to come up with income, because them being in daycare and us being able to pay for daycare was literally the thing that was keeping me in pharmacy school. And I went to pharmacy school because I wanted to be able to provide a certain type of lifestyle for my children that just wasn't the case at the time. So I was not in a position where I was about to let $140 a week keep me from going through what I needed to go through in order to give them the life that I wanted to provide for them. So I hope that gives you a little background on what the mindset was for me to make time for this. Now in the next video, I'm going to tag you and I'm going to show you how I was able to, change that mindset so that I could come up with more time.